Yo, let me get this off the screen. I'm one arm. I'm trying, guys. What up, though? How y'all feeling? Welcome back to another episode of Black Girl Confidential, episode 3. So we out here.
Yeah.
What's good? How y'all feeling, mamas?
I feel okay. We just here.
I feel like
But by time everybody see this, your girl would have didn't had a birthday and turned 28.
Okay, partying at 28. My goodness, if I could go back.
I know, girl. I feel the same way.
Damn.
28 years old. Birthday's on Friday, so happy birthday, Age. We love you. I mean, I'm gonna be partying with you on Friday.
Yeah, I can't. But happy birthday.
But next month, we will
be partying in less than 30 days.
Girl, because I'm ready at this point. I'm so ready. Like I was like when I was in the shower earlier after work, I was like, what am I gonna wear? How I'm gonna do my makeup? Where we gonna go? Like I'm ready. Like
the whole time I'm planning my blurred con aesthetic. So like cosplay aside, I'm like, what do I want to look like all weekend? Like
right.
For quick summer madness, like what does that give with regular clothes? Like so I've been trying to figure it out.
Oh well, your husband won't let you have your ass out, but I was gonna say ass out.
Girl, y'all gonna get me snatched up.
That's what I'm saying. I can't have
ass out, titties out.
It's okay.
I got a man now.
A man.
Yeah, we all did. We all got one. We all got
no, I really said yes.
Except Asia's man lets her have her ass out.
Yeah, mine's in the house. I can.
No, she be outside.
Mine's is all about body positivity, confidence. Because I don't have it. I don't have confidence in myself. So like,
why? No, pause. Back
why
the
Christian start every show throwing up? Why is this a thing?
You back up, Asia. Why would you say that about yourself?
Well,
why do you say that?
I've been put down so much that me trying to find the confidence in myself to want to wear a dress or a skirt or even to like even having my hair like this, I'm like, I'm not a fan, but I'm a fan.
Don't do that to yourself. Like, I don't give a fuck if I don't look good in it. If I tell myself that, that's okay. But if somebody else tell me that, the first thing I'll be thinking like, fuck you.
Well, I've always and the one thing is I hate being compared to people, but I'm always compared to my one cousin who ran track, who also graduated from college, who just did all these things, and I'm like, so why do you keep comparing me to her? Yes, I didn't run track, but I played rugby. We both graduated, but I got 2 more degrees. She do hair. I work at Macy's.
Listen, rugby is a hard ass sport. Like what?
Girl, what? Rugby is my outlet.
And that's a hard sport to play. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like in Brittany's words, I'm not gonna hold you. That's a hard ass sport. Like for real. And it looks fun, but it's really like a rough and tough sport.
So us as women, we don't wear pads. The only person that gets to wear anything is the scrum, which is like the person who is the first to get the ball, like the captain. They're the only ones with a helmet. Everybody else is pad free. The guy.
That's what I'm saying. That's a rough ass sport. So if you could do that,
literally football without padding, and you can't. The only way you can tackle anybody is at the knees. So your first instinct is not to tackle them in the body; it's you have to go for the knees, or you'll get penalized.
Gotta dive.
Damn, I need my knees. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. If you could do that, right? So they personally attacked me. They broke my damn leg. Like that's how much. When I get that, I'm gonna beat your ass.
It's funny because I felt like a badass when I first started playing because one of my teammates had gotten hurt, and my first instinct in my head that went off was revenge, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And so I may have one of the girls may have ended up like breaking 2 or 3 of my ribs
allegedly.
No.
Oh, actually.
Actually.
Oh,
But the teammate who had hurt my teammate, I ended up breaking her clavicle, whatever.
Yeah, collarbone.
And her collarbone and 2 of her ribs.
Yeah, see, if you can do that, bitch, you got this. Wear that skirt.
You got this.
Wear that skirt. Wear that damn dress. Do you see how these bitches be outside looking?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you seen Sexy Red?
Get it,
I'm just saying. She said, we go together. Give me a kiss.
I've been listening to You My Everything on repeat. So, like, it's stuck in my head. You my everything. Like, wait, when her voice cracked at the beginning of that, she said,
and didn't care.
Hey, Chief, keep her baby. You know what? Go ahead. Anyway.
Sexy Red is my spirit animal.
Yeah, she do not care. That bitch do not care. She do
I'd
not
rather my
care.
spirit animal be a trash can at that point.
Well, damn. I mean, she a little trashy, but it's funny that her music, some of that shit be making sense though. Like, that's for the ratchet girly.
My pussy pink and my booty hole brown. Absolutely.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Oh my god.
Well, I would have us introduce ourselves, but I feel like we'll do that in our segments. Like that makes the most there. So I'm just gonna go ahead.
It's gotten too late now. We had already started talking.
Girl, that don't mean shit.
Right.
That don't mean shit.
Azah, you better wear that goddamn dress and that goddamn skirt and stop playing.
Period. In 20. So for 35, when I turned 35, I told myself I was gonna get up and get dressed, like do something with myself every day. Well, most days, because not every day.
At least 3 or 4 days out of the week.
Exactly. And I don't wear makeup or anything. I just mean like actually put on something that fits my body, not a t-shirt and some sweats or whatever.
Right.
And it makes me feel 10 times better. Like I might be overdressed for taking my kid to school, but I look fucking good. Okay.
Okay, and feel good doing it.
Exactly.
And that's how it was last week when I went out. It's so crazy because I just went to the little bar right here by my house. And I hadn't worn makeup in probably about 2 or 3 weeks. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put on some makeup. I'm gonna get dressed. Even though the bar is like everybody in there is like dressed down and real chill. Because that's like my second or third time going in there. I went in there and the bartender, she was like, oh my God, you look so pretty. That shit make me feel good. Like, you know. So I was like, I got up and got dressed, and because I didn't feel like going because everybody had canceled on me or whatever. And I was like, I don't care. I'm used to going out by myself anyways. So I'm still going to go somewhere. It just not going to be where I was supposed to go with them.
Right.
So I got dressed. And once I got dressed, I was like, oh shit, I'm about to start taking some pictures. Like, oh, I'm cute.
Exactly.
It made me feel good.
And that's all it takes. Like, you don't have to get dressed for anybody or for anything. Do it for your
For yourself. Yep.
For yourself. All right. So I'm gonna kick shit off with who wants to go first?
Asia.
Oh.
All right.
Threw you right under the bus.
All right.
Get off.
No.
Right. So what is on the docket for today? What are you talking about today?
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna go with the girl and the mom text.
Okay.
So it came across my page today that a girl, she said, while other kids are getting gifts at she said other kids getting gifts at graduation while I get, and she got a text from her mom that said, just a reminder, you are out of school and electric bill is due June 5th for $150. So that starts again because you are contributing adult in my house. Now look here. I felt that. I felt that with everything in me because I didn't get anything for graduation. I got dinner, but I could have got dinner from anybody and anywhere. Um, but to tell me that I've had to, and I love my mom, but I'm gonna expose her. You made me pay. Yeah, you made me pay $200-$300 out of my check every 2 weeks, which was ghetto because you knew I was trying to move out, and so I feel where she coming from because at least get me a gift. At least say congratulations. Yeah, you wore a picture with my face on it, but shit, that don't do shit for me.
True.
What is that gonna do? That doesn't make me feel special. You did everything a parent was supposed to do for graduation. Pay for my class, pay for my class photos, pay for my graduation photos. I did most of that money was the money that I gave you, and I could have paid for that shit by myself.
I feel that.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for her because that shouldn't have been a text that her mom had sent her on her graduation day.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's sad.
Because fine, she's a contributing adult, but graduation is supposed to be a special day.
And it is. That's sad.
To tell me that the electric bill is $150 and it's due on June 5th, baby, I'd move out your house that day. So
what if she wanted to go hang out with her friends after graduation or buy herself something nice? 12 years in school is a long ass time.
A long ass time.
Like, dude, I cried when I crossed the stage because I ended up dropping out my last year. And something just told me, like, hey, you need to get back in school. So I ended up going back. Thank God I was able to finish and walk the stage with my class in the same year. Because, baby, I'm glad I did that because I wouldn't have 2 degrees I have right now. I mean, I probably would, but you get what I'm saying. But that's supposed to be like a special moment. Like, that's a special moment in time, a moment you never get back. You can't redo that unless you go get you go to college and graduate. But she probably didn't discourage this girl from doing anything further. You know what I'm saying? That's like mentally damaging on a person.
For some odd reason, it's always the moms. It's never the dads. It's always you are the oldest, so you need to help me with the bills. Even when I was in school, I was working and I was made to pay $200-$300 each of my check. That's dumb because then how am I supposed to get what I need or get what I want? And then you're telling me
at your house.
Not only that, like you're in high school, you're not making that much money. No. Like you only can work so many hours a day because you got class for 8 hours.
Yeah. And legally, in a lot of places, minors can't close. They can't, or be out after a certain hour.
Yeah,
that's true. Even though my first job worked me like a fucking
girl, me too.
Luckily, I will say, luckily, my first job was given to me by my school because I had one of those career building classes.
Oh yeah.
And because I have disabilities, it was kind of just given to me. And I worked at like a digital media, like arts place, which was so much fun. Shout out to them. I'm not gonna put your names out there, but shout out to them. I love that place. That place was really nice. It was really fun, but it just wasn't it for me.
I just think it's in the Black community, we have a lot of parents that are like that. Oh, when they turn 18, they got to get out. Why? What is that going to solve? It's not going to solve anything. It's setting them up for failure.
Super failure.
I remember having that conversation with my mom. Like, I think I was like 25, 26. And I was just laying in bed one night and I was like, why the hell why did she do that to me? And anytime anything pops in my head like that with my mom, like I always call her immediately because I want her raw reaction. And I need to know exactly how you felt in that moment.
My mama just don't answer the phone because she knows some shit's coming her way if I call her.
I mean, we two grown women at this point. I'm not a kid anymore, so we have to have these type of conversations. And yeah, they hard, and she probably don't want to hear that shit, but my experience with her is different than what she thinks it is or has been or was, because we experience our parents very differently.
Moms are very, very, very fucking delusional. I love my mom.
Sometimes they are. I'm a mom, and I'm delusional sometimes. And my son be checking my ass. He be like, "Mama." I'd be like, "Okay, all right. Was I fucking up? I was fucking up."
So like the
I love my mama.
I can only speak for my mama. My mama is the Lou.
Yeah,
my mom will be 50 in October, and she's trying
to. Don't be so young.
Don't encourage her.
Oh, sorry. My bad. My bad.
Not encourage her. No, but I don't know. She's trying to live like she's me again. Like she had me when she was 21. Yeah. Which she didn't raise me.
It's kind of young though.
That's not an Asia problem. Asia broke that cycle. Asia is 28.
I mean, hey, I'm all for breaking generational curses because I'm one of them. I'm just saying all the women in my family have been mothers, and I was not. I made sure. I just saw what they were going through. I was like, baby, no, because I would have jumped off a building somewhere. Who's gonna have a baby? Not me.
Who's gonna have a baby?
Girl, you should have seen when they told me I was pregnant with my son. I had one of them sliding down the wall moments, literally. For real. I cried. I fucking listen. Because I didn't know what. I was like, I just started college. Oh. I had already been in school for 2 years. But the point is, I felt like I was
still trying to figure this shit out.
Yes. I was like, I'm too young for this shit. But he's here. I love him. I'm glad that he did come when he came because I wanted to be 35 when I had a baby, my first child, because I felt like I was going to be ready for life. And that I have a 10-year plan for each 10 years of my life. Uh-huh. And in the 30s, I wanted to have my kid because I was supposed to have my 2 degrees in my 20s and deal with that and just live my fucking life and travel and do all this shit. And then by the time I reached to 35, like I am now, settle down. Well, I wanted to settle down, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Take care of my kid, travel with my kid. But he's here and it is what it is. And I'm glad that he has the dad he has because I probably wouldn't have the same baby daddy. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. Yeah. As someone who had a child at 35, there was nothing appealing about it. Your body did not react well. You're considered geriatric in the pregnancy department.
That is true. I wanted to be a geriatric pregnancy. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you don't.
I did. I'm dead ass serious. I always told my grandma because my grandma was 35 when she had my great grandma was 35 when she had my grandmother. So she's like, yeah, but it was back then, they was popping out kids, but she only had 2 kids. And she was like, make sure you have 2. Don't have just one. But she was 35 when she had hers, and I think she was 37 when she had my uncles. I'm like, it's just me and her that was older when we had kids. So I got, and she was like, make sure you have 2. I only have 1. But now I get why she said have 2. I get it. But I don't know. I wanted to be a geriatric pregnancy. But my sister-in-law says the same thing because she had my nephew when she was 35 and then she had my niece 2 years later. And she was like, girl, let me tell you, the energy level is way different because she has 2 older kids, a boy and a girl. And then she has my niece and my nephew who are younger, 3 and 2, right? 4 and 2? 4 and 2.
True.
Brittany, please.
It's not my fault.
Brittany, please. Did you not see? She almost.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
His pacifier fell. I went to catch it. I hit his leg, and he turned and looked at me like
I was just pretending like I didn't see it. Okay.
When I tell you, I was over here like, please.
That's why I kept doing like this. Like,
he looks like he does not trust me. Okay.
oh, look at his arm. He's like, hold up.
Well, you should have stayed asleep.
But it's so good. I feel like
don't blame him for your struggles.
I feel like I don't want my son to leave out the house till he's absolutely ready to do it, because that's how he will get further in life, and then that means he don't have to come back home because he'll already have himself set up. You know what I'm saying? The proper way, and he's a good kid, so I
head out. I mean, come back if you need to come back, but like take your time to head out.
Right. And boy, what you need? You need groceries. I'm gonna do what I need to do to keep you out my house too. Once you leave, you need groceries. You need your car insurance paid. I got you. Call your dad. Like
call one of us. We will help you. Make sure you
and
stay out of
will.
Make sure you stay out of our house.
I'm trying to run around, but
he's right.
Do not.
And his dad already told him, like, dude, if you end up having a fucking kid, like, we're not gonna take care. It's not gonna be about you anymore. It's literally gonna be about our grandchild. You're not all the shit that you're getting right now. You're not gonna get. It's not gonna happen. You're cut off.
He's reevaluating his life now. He like,
right.
And he said he wants 6 kids. He want a big family because we left him lonely.
Because y'all left him lonely.
That's hilarious. Well, look, my kids are probably gonna have one. They're probably gonna be like, "Yeah, no, I'm good."
That's why I ended up having one, because there was so many of us.
Hold on, send your son Brittany way. Brittany got
Girl, 4. He loves being around other kids though. Until he don't. Then he'd be like, all right, I done had enough. But he's such a good helper though. He's such a good helper.
He can't do that with his own kids. I'm tired, Mom. I'm tired.
I'm gonna be like, go ahead and bring them on over here, Julian.
Exactly like that.
Yep.
I am really sorry to that girl that is a message that you got from your mom on your graduation. That is not something you deserved on your special day. Congratulations on graduating, because I know that shit is hard, whether it was from high school, whether it was from college. That shit was hard. I know the feeling. Hopefully you can get out of your mom's house really soon. Couch surf if you need to.
Okay.
Friends, get a roommate. Hopefully, early admissions to college or extended stay, something. But I really hope and pray that you and your mom's relationship gets better. But it seems like
if she leaves now, it will. But if she stays, it won't.
Yeah, because she's gonna resent her.
Yep. If she leaves now, it'll be okay. And they can talk about it. But if she stays, it's not gonna work. I'm telling you, like
that lady cannot talk to me at all. Like my mama cannot talk. My mama think when she talk, she not yelling. My mama like to raise her voice to get a point across, and then when everybody else start raising their voice, then she be like, "Why are y'all yelling in my damn house? I will leave."
Yeah. You was just yelling.
You was just no. No. As soon as you say that, she go, "No, I was just trying to get my point across." Well, then what the fuck? Yeah, me too. I was trying to get my point across too.
Exactly.
I'm trying to get my point across. I reached a level of voice that you reach. Exactly. If you yell at me, know that I'm gonna yell back.
Yeah.
I love my mama, but there are certain things that as an adult now, I will not tolerate. I will not
tolerate. You shouldn't, because you are grown. And I think a lot of us, even me, like as a parent, we still see our kids as kids, you know, not adults.
I think it's also because I'm the oldest, because she didn't do what she did to me to my younger brother. Because at that point, my brother who just graduated, she didn't do that to him. She didn't make him pay anything because she felt guilty because her and my stepdad had gotten a divorce.
Moms treat boys and girls very different.
You know what I mean? Besides, between me and my brother, my mom is the root of all of our attempts for unaliving ourselves.
I believe it. And because a mom can make or break you.
And
They're
she
supposed
did
to.
not want to believe what even my therapist has been like. You want to bring your mom in on a session? Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell.
Listen, look, she already wanted the trigger. We good. Like,
we've done family therapy, and where does that lead? I do not talk to my. I talk to my mom. She'll call me. Watch her call me on text me on Friday. And that I haven't heard from my mom in. I think the last time I called her and I was like, oh, I just want to check. Oh, I think it was when the bridge fell.
Damn.
I knew she was home.
It was like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
That on the news. I was like, damn, it's been 2 months.
Damn.
When they started going to blow up the rest of the bridge, and I was like, oh, okay.
Girl, that's a long time ago.
That was like the last time I texted her. I said, y'all all right? She said, yeah. I said, okay, cool. I just need to make sure y'all wasn't on the bridge at 1 a.m.
I mean,
because if you outside and my sister at the house and you was on that bridge, then what would have happened? Then I would have had to like 3-4 hour rush my ass up to Maryland really quickly.
I feel that. Well, Ange, I know you had one more story.
Yep. So. But also congratulations to Juvenile. His classic record, Back That Ass Up. Was honored with his own day in New Orleans. So congratulations to him. That will always be a classic anywhere you go. If that song
is my husband.
Huh?
How I met my husband.
Backing that ass up?
Backing that ass up. Bouncer at the club. And I went to go get some drinks and that song came on and I got to dancing or whatever. He approached me after. That fact.
Oh, he's seen that ass.
After the song went off, I was like, hey, I was sent to order the next round of drinks. And I was like, hey, can you help me carry these back to my friends? Because it was like 8 of us. They were all my coworkers. We went over there after work to drink. I was like, can you help me carry my drinks back? He was like, only if I can have your name. Now, something about me. I have very, very weak.
Brittany has different personas. She has different names first.
No, that's not it. I have very weak vocal cords. And the thing is like that particular summer and really like every summer since I've been 21, I went out a lot. And when I'm or talk over music, like my voice is shot. I have no voice like the next 3 days.
The next day, yep.
Right. Like I can't even go on a road trip singing without like my voice being gone. So he couldn't understand me. He thought I said my name was Winnie. Like bear. I said my name is Brittany, like Spears, and he heard Winnie like the bear. So this man wholeheartedly like got my number and all of that. Actually, I bagged him. I got his number, but that's neither here nor there. Got my number. That like assuming that my name would be, if we were to get married, Winnie Winfield, which is a lot. Like
that's a lot. Yeah.
Like there's certain things like we were talking about earlier, and whatever. Like there's certain names and name combinations and stuff like that. That like the moment I hear it, I'm like, no, I'm good. Perfect person, but it's like you have the same name as my ex. I'm good on that. Like, but yeah.
We love Juvenile. Congratulations. You are the reason I have my nieces and my nephews.
Yep.
And let me tell you, okay.
Oh Lord.
Are you working with some ass? Yeah.
Yeah. And is. That's all I get, babe.
Work trivia all over again.
I need to remember. I can't remember what day it was, like what exact day it was, but whatever.
What? Oh,
like what they?
Yeah, and then hasn't it been like 25 years or 20?
That's crazy, brother.
25 years, yeah.
I was in middle school when that song came out. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's been 25. You said it's been 25 years. Damn, I was
because he took over the 99 to the 2000.
I was 3.
we know, Asia. We're aware.
Yeah, don't remind us. Don't remind us.
I was 3.
Anyways, Sonora, what's on your list today to speak about?
Well, sexual assault.
Sorry,
SA.
I shouldn't have laughed. I shouldn't have laughed. It's just the way you said it. Well, want to know.
Because I feel like if this situation went on and the roles were reversed, baby, let me tell you, that would have broke the internet. Do you hear me?
You want me
Like
to?
people,
Yeah.
yeah, you can play it.
And right. Work the job has more than $1 million. Y'all never worked, y'all never did nothing. Y'all literally have 5 minutes of max in here. Then y'all gotta get out, okay?
5 minutes? You know how much 5 minutes is?
Okay.
Yeah.
They
Bruh, that is so sad. You see how uncomfortable he was?
He looked
Like nobody should be uncomfortable like that. And I think as women, I'm gonna say collectively we, because I've groped on a man before. Without him not you know what I'm saying? Most men, yeah, without asking or whatever. But if I never thought about it in a sense of, what if that was me and he just walked up to me and did that back then, until shit happened. I'm like, oh, fuck no. Like, you know, it's uncomfortable for anybody. Mm-hmm. But I feel like everybody, a lot of women are like, oh, well, he should like that because it's a woman feeling on him. And I'm like, do you see how hard he was sweating? Trying to keep his composure? Like, nah, he's really uncomfortable. That is literally sexual assault.
It like sexual assault, yeah.
Like, how would you feel if somebody was doing your son like that? You know what I'm saying? Then you would have a fucking cow. Like, I wouldn't want my son to be in a situation like that. Hell, I don't even want to be in a situation like that. And so I feel like he was saying, like, you know, he's gonna go ahead and pursue charges or whatever because, you know what I'm saying, he was uncomfortable, and he should. I think he should, because if it was the other way around, charges would have already been pressed. You hear me? Before they even got out of that building, before they would even got off that live stream. They would have already, internet would have been on it. Women would have already been like, oh no, you need to stop the stream, take it down. She's been sexually assaulted in front of everybody. And so was he.
Yeah, no,
it shouldn't make a difference.
I will say that I like that Ty Little was like, I'm okay with whatever he chooses to do, because that is something that my sister should not have done, knowing that. And the thing is, he is still a decently new creator. So with you being a decently new creator, your sister just ruined your brand.
Yeah. Literally. But that's not the first time she's done that on his live. No. That's like the third time.
Well,
and this is the first person that's doing something about it.
Earlier in the stream, when she first came and saw him, and like, I saw the video but I couldn't download it, but she pretended to faint into his arms and tackled him onto the bed. Like, yeah, that's how it started. So the group
now had that been a woman.
Yeah, no, if that would have been a woman, it would have been a wrap. Why do you guys think there is such a what's the word?
Double standard.
Yeah. English. Why do you guys think there's such a double standard?
Because men are supposed to like sexual advances, right? They're supposed to, because they're visual creatures. They love to look. They are sexual creatures. That's just what it is. But we live in a day and time where it's just not like that anymore. Men are literally saying no. I seen a TikTok with these girls in the gas station. This guy was paying for his gas and his little donuts. And 3 women went up to him and damn near literally pulled him out of his fucking clothes. And they caught it on camera, and he was like, nah, I'm about to call the police. He was like, because that wasn't okay. Like, he kept saying, like, stop touching on me like that. Girl pulled his penis out and everything. That was bad. I was like, oh my God, that's embarrassing, for one, because you in public. And for 2, like, you never know who's recording or who's standing around looking. Like, now this video, this man getting essayed in public, is all over the internet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think we live in a day and time where it's too public. So where men are like, now, come on now. Y'all don't want us doing y'all like that? Don't do us like that. You know?
It's also hard to I guess when men go and press charges, and I've seen it firsthand. When a man goes and press charges, I've seen a police officer ask, "Well, why are you pressing charges? Didn't you like it?"
Mm-hmm.
No one wants to be gaslit into thinking that
That is okay.
that is okay, that it was their fault when it wasn't.
I agree.
But then it would have been wrong if the guy you were just talking about or Michael Rainey Jr. put his hands on that girl.
Exactly.
That's what I was thinking. Like, what if he would have turned around and popped the shit out of all three of them?
Right.
Then it would have been like, oh my God, he's a woman beater, blah, blah, blah. But you just literally assaulted me.
Yeah, if a man smacks me on the ass in the club and I
know that my first reflex to that is I'm gonna punch you in the face.
But there's nothing wrong with that. Nobody.
Right. But then if the man is in that situation, say like they walk up to him in the club, you know, most men don't like they asses being slapped, and you slap their ass or something like that. And he turned around, right? And he turned around and throw his drink on you. Then it's gonna be like, oh my God, he assaulted me. Like, bitch, keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. If you cannot use your words to verbalize, hey, I think you look good. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know. I'm looking at you. You know what I mean? If you feel uncomfortable, let me know. It should be a stopping point. Because we already know we got creepy ass men out here that will try to manipulate your ass into taking off your panties, or they're gonna try to get it in any way possible, even if it however they want to get it, right? But it's a lot of women being exposed now because it has been going on for so long and nobody takes it serious because it is a woman. Like I said, when men are supposed to like that stuff, or that's what society says. Men are supposed to like it. But in reality, don't nobody want to be groped on by people they don't want to be groped on. Now, if my man come over here, he groping on me, that's different. But I don't want nobody else doing that to me.
That's consensual. I feel like anytime it is not consensual, it's SA, and it should be taken equally as seriously. And I know it's not, and there's a stigma around men. I mean, first of all, there's a stigma around men reporting anything to the police.
True.
More or less, like anything sexual. And honestly, so many men have been SA'd by older women, young boys.
And that they don't even know that it's SA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I was talking to Jamal about when he lost his virginity, and it was to an older woman.
Yeah.
And like was a child. I'm not even going to put an age out there because it's disgusting.
Ray J, if that interview Ray J did, he was talking about how he was 14 and the lady was 35.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
And everyone just tells you, you know, it's a
trope. That's like what's that rapper who got the stripper? The stripper gave his son head or a dance or a lap dance.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't know their names. I mean, I know about the story, but that's weird too. Like,
I know it wasn't Gucci, and I don't know what's the person popping up in my head.
I can't remember the name, but I know the story that you're talking about because it was all over Instagram in the shade room. That's crazy though. Like, I want men to feel more comfortable with speaking up about certain things that go on, and it is a stigma around it, and especially Black men. And then it's a lot of men that have been SA'd by men too, and they don't say it.
Well, that's more embarrassing. Like that reminds me of the Quiet on the Set.
Yep, there it is.
Like that's more embarrassing to come out of your mouth and say, especially if you don't identify as being a gay man.
Exactly.
Even if I do identify as being a gay man, don't touch me unless I want you
to touch
absolutely.
Me. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm saying
I know.
That's more embarrassing when you're not.
Yeah.
And you're trying to live your life as a heterosexual man. Meanwhile, you
have somebody bringing it up like, oh, look, you know, calling them all names and shit. That's crazy.
Because usually in those cases, it's someone in your life, in your family, in your job,
it's
something.
Always the people closest to you that hurt you the worst. And that I learned at a very young age that I should have still just start being a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel that.
And it's a lot to do too with people being entitled. Like I feel like women be feeling like entitled because they in certain positions or they are who they are, or oh, I'm a baddie, so I can have whoever I want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
I'm one too. What's that supposed to mean?
I'm a baddie too, but I ain't finna walk up to no man and be groping on him for sure. Because for what? Because if
I'm at
you
least
turn to
ask
do it for
first.
me, I'm gonna have an attitude. Like,
That's
Well,
hilarious.
can I add one more story in there somewhere? It doesn't matter first.
Go for it.
Did you hear about that TikToker who used the N-word when describing? So I'll read you exactly what
I
she
heard
said.
about it, and that's a great segue into me. So let's go ahead and talk about it.
Perfect. So her name is Lily Gaddis, and she said she started the video speaking about gold diggers and eventually referred to some women as whores and immigrants fresh off the boat. She went on to say most of the married women she knows are married to broke ass niggas.
yep. Yes.
Now, baby girl, you are
White.
Diabolical.
You are white.
White.
They told her
And
ass
then
up.
and then had the nerve to double down on your response, and then got mad when your job when TikTok when your TikTok got deleted and you got fired from your job.
Well,
You didn't think us as TikTok people was gonna find out where you worked, what your
baby,
name
told that
was.
ass up. Told that ass up.
She took her LinkedIn down.
Right, but and then her reason for doing it, or
Because she felt like it. Because she felt like she was given an informational video.
no, she literally said it's my First Amendment right to say what I want to say.
Exactly.
It's also my First Amendment right to beat your ass because I'm offended by what came out of your mouth. How about that?
Exactly. And then as soon as somebody pop her ass in her little white ass in the face for saying that, then she gonna be crying.
Exactly.
Well, that's what
Yeah,
the fuck you
First
get.
Amendment. I was going to say because don't worry, you she live in a state where I can carry a gun.
That's what I'm. Listen.
Sorry, not a gun, not a gun. Sorry, not a gun. A pew pew because I have to be careful.
A pew pew. How could you?
Listen. People are diabolical, and I'm not understanding why this word has people in such a chokehold. Why the fuck do y'all want to say that shit so goddamn bad? I'm not understanding.
Bad.
Like, can we have one fucking thing to ourselves? Just one. Y'all just stole every goddamn thing else, including us. That's how we got here, apparently.
Facts, though.
I'm just saying, they steal everything. They steal land. They steal people. They steal cultures. They they steal kids. It's a fucking lady that was born in 19 something, and she was stealing people fucking kids out the hospital, selling them like she was the foster care system. These people didn't know they was buying stolen babies.
No.
Yes, for real. Y'all need to look her up. Her last name started at Forney or Fawny, something Fawny. Look, yeah. Literally. And she literally paid off judges, lawyers, doctors, so she can steal all of them white. So she could steal people's kids and sell them off. She was stealing people's kids from the fucking hospital, keeping them in her house, malnourished,
and telling the parents
that the baby died.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
It is. It's really sad. Or, oh, girl, you're so young. Let me take your baby. I'm going to take care of the baby and give it a good home. Half of them kids was dying in her house because she was just locking them up, starving them if they didn't get a home. White people, they just entitled. They entitled. And I'm telling y'all now, I don't care what y'all say. I don't give a fuck what type of platform I'm on. I'm saying it out of my mouth. I am racist. I do not give a damn about white people. Do you hear me? I'm being dead ass serious. Like, we can never be friends because it's just in y'all. It's in y'all. It's gonna come out at some point in time. It's in y'all. I don't want to be friends with y'all. The only reason why I deal with y'all is because I have to work with y'all. I don't want to be. Let me tell. I can't. I can't because at some point in time it's gonna come out. It's just gonna come out. I'm sure it's some of y'all that are lovely, but I don't care to find out.
Lovely.
I don't care. I just don't care. I'm racist when it comes to shit. I'm racist against my own kind sometimes too. But I'm telling y'all, I do not like white people like that. The only way I'm gonna deal with them is in a work or professional setting. Other than that, bitch, I'll be 2.5 seconds off of slapping the shit out of their ass for my ancestors. I'm just saying. So they could just breathe wrong and I'll be right. What? What you say? Okay, yeah.
It's a good thing
Don't.
you work from home because
I was like this in the office. I was like this in the office. Don't play with me. Y'all already know how I feel. What you need? Why you over here at my desk? What's going on? And they know that. Like, you could have emailed that to me. You didn't have to come over here. Like, you need something from me, you send it in a message. I'm gonna be professional in the office, but I'm gonna tell you also, I don't fuck with y'all. No. Mm-mm. I fuck with everybody else but them.
I feel you, girl. Well, on that note, speaking of the word nigga, on Be Real with Britt, my segment.
Oh, it's the light skin black.
It's the light skin black callback from last night.
I can't.
Black that survived that bitch though. She did and did. All right. So I am going to be talking about Baddies Caribbean. Okay.
Mm.
Finally watched it. There's a lot of motherfuckers on this season.
Why?
Like, I'm trying to figure out why they did it this way. I mean, it does give you. So there's no real substance. Just a lot of fighting. A lot of fighting. You can't put this many. How many are these? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like 30-ish women
in one house.
In one house, like
wow.
Or
yeah, 20. It's 28. 20. Regardless, 28 vaginas in one house. That's a lot.
It is, and they probably stink, and the house probably dirty.
6 titties. It's a lot.
Is Tommy on this list? Okay, 29 because Tommy ass just popped
is on
up.
the list. Tommy's there.
Oh, is she? Oh, okay, my bad.
She's on the second.
I could not do it.
Yeah,
if we like on vacation or something, yeah, but not just to be in a house for 30-40 days.
Yo, speaking of, I was gonna say, going into baddies and the word nigga, Gretchen.
Oh, I'm getting there. Okay, I'm getting there. So look, we have all of our, returning baddies, which it is what it is. We're used to them. Honestly, Suki shouldn't even showed up for that first episode, dropped her friend off and left. But we'll see.
What is the purpose of this show? Because I don't understand. Are they supposed to be getting money, but they don't?
Did you watch Bad Girls Club?
I did, but at least
it's a spinoff to Bad Girls Club.
Yep, it's just the Zeus spinoff, Natalie Nunn's version of Bad Girls Club. It's just baddies. They're just living in the house. So the premise to the show are a bunch of bad bitches out here making money, boss hoes. They got business, they got shit going on, they have things to promote. They're in the music industry. They go to different clubs. They promote what's going on in their lives. They make a bag and keep it pushing. But what it really is just a bunch of bitches looking to fight. That's what it comes down to.
So there's time.
Because everybody's an internet thug till you see me in person.
Right. The drama of this season so far has been Gretchen. Big Gretchen.
Whoa.
She's an ugly thing.
But she likes the word nigga.
She loves using the word nigga. So when Gretchen
she said because what is she? She's
Puerto
half
Rican.
what?
No, she's completely Puerto Rican, which means she can say nigga. And when she gets mad, she says nigga. She made that.
This last episode, she realized she fucked up. She's like, I'm sorry. And then said nigga again. And then said,
y'all, that's some weird nigga shit. Right after she just apologized for saying the word nigga.
Puerto Rican is not a race.
Right. It is so ingrained in her to say the word that even as she's getting her ass beat by Jayla, which you should know Jayla if you watch Bad Girls Club. Jayla's from Bad Girls Club. even though she's consistently getting her ass beat by Jayla, she keeps saying the word.
Somebody gonna knock her fucking teeth out.
That's what Jayla's trying to do, knock all her teeth out her mouth because she has yet to learn not to say the word nigga.
The fact
that that's okay, because somebody on the street gonna do it. Somebody gonna walk up to her on the streets and they gonna attack her ass for real. And then she gonna be out here hollering and screaming, wanna press charges and shit when you was told to shut the fuck up.
Facts. The girl who sings Chicken Noodle Soup.
Yeah.
Bianca Bonnie.
Yeah, Bianca Bonnie. She's on this season. I mean,
she loves to fucking fight. She loves to fight. That's why her career ain't with nowhere.
Like, love me some Bianca though.
She is cool as fuck, but she love to fight. Girl, that season, them couple seasons she was on Hip Hop.
But see, that blue haired bitch and Dream Doll, they tried it.
On Love and Hip Hop, right? Yes. I was like, but that's what her ass get. That girl with the blue hair got her ass whooped. I said, that's what she get. Because why did she? I don't even understand what the issue was between her and Bianca. Bianca was like, girl, I don't even know you. Like, what is the problem? She was like, all right.
That she got a shoe thrown at her. Then was wholeheartedly in her feelings that she got a shoe thrown at her. Bitch,
well, she started it. She started
it. Security wouldn't let me get to you, so I would have threw the fucking shoe at you too.
Girl, did you see how she threw it though? That shoe, wow! I was like, oh shit! Like
this first episode or second episode, whatever episode, Bianca spit on Sapphire's best friend.
Yeah.
And Sapphire was like, look, it's up. Just off the fact that you spit on me, I'm whooping your ass every day.
No, bro.
Let me remind you, right? Sapphire cannot fight.
Yeah, but she can fight better than Bianca, honestly.
I don't
when I saw them square up, like all Bianca did was snatch her wig and run away. She wasn't actually.
It was the dinner scene for me.
Bro, Bianca got some hands though. Bianca can fight. She really can. But
Sapphire is a big.
Spitting on somebody. Spitting on that's no.
What are we, Pumpkin in New York?
Right, exactly. Who are you?
Spitting on somebody, bro. Come on now.
You deserve your ass whooped after that. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Really, she deserves her throat cut because I feel like that if anybody spit on me, you deserve your throat cut.
Well, that's just like
you ain't gonna spit on nobody else.
She bit her, took a chunk of Big Gretch, bit Jayla.
Yeah.
Like she had to get a tetanus shot. That joint is not healing right. It looks weird.
Yeah, because that's correct. Like spitting on somebody? No, bro. Brody, you went too far, buddy.
Now, I will say,
she spit on her, and then when she snatched her wig, she stuck it down the toilet and pissed on it. Yeah,
it did.
Okay, the wig, I'm okay with that, but the spitting part, bruh, I'm telling you, listen, I got spit on at work one day by a patient, and I was immediately fired. Immediately fired. Beat that ass. Do you hear me? Because I lost my shit. I'm talking about broke nails, jewelry popped out. I'm talking about I went fucking berserk in that room. Do you hear me? Like I almost got blackballed because I was like, damn, I done did all this work and got these degrees. I'm about to lose this shit. But I didn't give a fuck at that time. I still won't. So please don't ever. I am not her. I'm telling you, like spitting on somebody is equivalent to you signing your death certificate and going to go meet sweet baby Jesus. I'm just saying.
Who else are you introducing us to, Brittany?
I mean, so that's about it. It's just a whole lot of hoes. I can't really keep
a whole lot of hoes.
It is. No, it is. Tommy riding up on a fucking horse.
On the horse while they're on the beach. It's the thing is that and each episode they have different wigs on, so I can't even keep track. Not really good with this. So you got to look the same if you want me to continuously know who you are.
They do be having no different shit every day.
Because Rolly done lost so much fucking weight, don't nobody know who the fuck she is.
Girl, she thinks she is a bad.
Yeah, they didn't fix her.
Not body shame nobody. Let me be quiet.
Right, they didn't fix her face.
It's her body. speaking of body, Diamond the Body, she's also on there. I don't know who she is, but she's on there. And Bella, right? They have their feud from auditions.
Yeah.
And Diamond snuck Tinka to try to get attention, and Tinka beat her ass, took her wig, and rolled out. Tinka, Bella, and Meatball are sisters, by the way. Biological sisters.
Yeah.
From Philly.
From Philly, yeah. No, they're from Philly, yeah.
But Tinkerbella and Diamond they squared up at least 3 times. At least 3. And each time, Diamond got her ass beat and continuously asked for another fight. Right? And then there's a scene.
That's like Natalie. Natalie always getting her ass whooped. And she be talking so much shit like she be winning them fights. Natalie
do get her ass whooped. But there was one scene that I wanted to talk about with Diamond where she like got down on her knees and like asked for like forgiveness from Tinkerbella, and I was like, that's not a good look for you, sis. And then when she was over in the confessional, she's like, but I still didn't get my lick back, so it's still up. Nah, bitch, you got on your hands and knees on TV.
What the hell? So that was just for show, so she could let her down, so she could whip her ass.
Like, right?
I mean, kind of smart, but it's fucked up, like.
So that's all I have. Like I said, it's a lot. I'm trying to keep up. Like, I've been binge watching it, but like also it's a lot. It's not as easy to follow with some else.
I believe it. That's why I just don't want to watch shit like that, because I'm like, boy, we exploiting the shit out of us.
Dog. Absolutely. And they talked a bit about like that. You know, like Tommy had mentioned that when she got on there. She was like, yeah, this isn't, well, ironic. She said, this isn't how we act out in public in real life. Like, you wouldn't just beat a bitch ass for looking at you sideways in the airport. Meanwhile, she just got arrested for beating somebody's ass somewhere. It was an assault.
She got so many motherfucking shots. Tommy is like
Jocelyn. Like they all got.
Girl, she beat Jocelyn ass. She went to jail on Love and Hip Hop. She literally went to jail, and they fired her because she beat up Jocelyn, and they didn't want to record with her no more because they thought she was too wild for the show. I'm like, y'all setting people up to fight on the show, but now y'all really got somebody on there that don't give a fuck for real. Really and throwing hands and don't care.
Well, speaking of like Jocelyn and that her little fight with Big Lex, we can't really say Jocelyn can't fight because she beat the shit out of Big Lex.
No, Jocelyn got some hands, but Tommy ain't out here trying to look pretty.
Jocelyn called the police. Just because Jocelyn keep calling the police.
Yeah, because Jocelyn know who to fuck with. Let me just say that.
Right.
Well, because Chanelica Benacourt knows better. That's her real name, y'all. That's Jocelyn's real name. Her name, her government name.
Diamond told that Chanelica
Benacourt.
But you see how she didn't come after Diamond no more either when Diamond started getting her shit, because Diamond would, bitch, who you talking to?
Yeah. Well, that's all I have, ladies. We can go right into our main topic of the night, which is hair depression. And I feel like if you're Black,
you know all of.
Period. I wouldn't even say if you're Black and natural. I feel like if you Black, period. But if you're it's worse. It's even fucking worse.
Yeah.
But I'll still ask the question of you ladies. Have you ever experienced hair depression, and how do you deal with it?
Yeah, absolutely now.
I'm going through it now.
Right now? Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I just feel like I wanted to, okay, so I went through something kind of traumatic like in the last year and a half, right? And then I was like, I just wanted to look different. So I was like, I'm gonna get I wanted the ear piercings at the top. Did that. I was like, damn, nah, I still feel like I need to do something different. So then,
the cartilage piercing, like
yeah. But I ended up going with just like the regular studs. I'm gonna go get a second hole up there too. So I could have 4 holes in each ear. And then that wasn't enough. So then I started fucking with my hair. I dyed it. It was beautiful, long, pretty, luscious. Then all of a sudden I just crashed like into a depression, which makes my hair go into a depression as well. I started stressing out with work. too, because work does a number on people sometimes too. And I had never been stressed out on a job where my hair started kind of like falling out. So then I get to chopping on it with scissors and shit. And now I just don't even know what to do with it. So my hair's depressed. I'm fucking depressed. You know, out over here getting mad at it's because she ain't doing her job. Like
depressed. I'm fucking depressed.
for real. I feel like when you feel good in the inside, stuff starts you start to feel better on the outside because it's like a car. You got to take care of the inside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So it can do what it needs to do. But hair holds feelings too.
Yeah.
Hair does, because a lot of women, when they come out of something, they want to cut all their hair off because hair holds weight and it holds feelings and energy. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. It holds energy. It does. Like if you did drugs 2-3 years ago, you can pull a strand of your hair and it's still going to have the traces of the drugs in there. You know what I'm saying? So it takes 10 years for that to come out of your hair follicles because it's still in your system no matter how clean you get your system.
Yeah.
Hair holds everything.
Yeah. Asia, you said right now, what's going on, girlie?
I dyed my hair.
Yeah.
I dyed my hair because my hair has been, I wear my hair natural. I've worn my hair natural for as long as I can remember. And sometimes I just can't find the things to do with it. One, because I'm broke, and then doing something with it just seems like a lot. So when I do 2-strand twist it, I feel like I leave it in too long. And then it starts dreading up, and then I hate washing it and taking it out and doing all the shit that goes with it.
Oh, so much too, right?
My hair is thick. I got 4C hair, and I have to section that shit. It take a lot of time, and it's time I ain't got really. I ain't finna hold you. I ain't got time because I have to start and then break and then finish it later. And I'm like, I can't do
My hands be hurting when I get done. Like, and at this point in time, like I don't want to spend money to go have somebody else do it. That's it. It costs a lot of money to keep up with your hair when you're a Black woman.
Yeah.
And
like,
I started, it's weird because I have a hair day routine, like where I take a full day and I do all of the steps to make sure that my hair stays healthy. So I do the mask and I do the detangling, I do the combing, I do the brushing, I do the washing, and I have my hair, you can't really
day,
my hair is blue currently. I have to purple shampoo it. I gotta make sure that shit stays intact so I don't gotta cut it again. But it's already short, so cutting it again ain't gonna really do too much. I don't know. I think my hair depression goes with how my depression is.
Yeah, like Sonora said.
So
yeah. I mean, to piggyback off of what y'all are saying, I feel like the first like Sonora said specifically, like one of the first signs that a woman's going through some shit or getting through some shit is that we change our hair. And so when my mom passed, or like right before my mom passed, like is when I first dyed my hair. And then I just went through a rainbow of colors. Like that whole year I was just changing it. Most recently I just dyed my hair red, and right after dyeing my hair red, I had it flat ironed and I liked it, but it lasted for all of 5 minutes as per or it was like huge. So I went ahead and like, although I had so much fucking like guilt about it, I went ahead and put a relaxer in my hair. And like even saying that out loud as a girl who has been natural for the last 8 years, I feel like I am a traitor to, I don't fucking know, the natural gods.
Girl,
or like
the products
like I feel like Howard
expensive.
You said what?
The products and shit are so expensive. You shouldn't feel guilty because now you don't have to do as much to your hair and spend as much time because it's so straight.
But like Yeah, no, absolutely. That was my other thing. Like, the products, not only are they expensive, but you don't know what works on your hair.
Girl, I have been through about 5, 6 different brands already. I'm sick of this shit.
Well, I guess that leads to my question. What brands are you currently using to keep your hair hairing?
Hairing.
So I'm currently using Madam by Madam CJ Walker, which I got at Walmart. I experienced that at Walmart because I was like, "Ooh, it's a Madam CJ Walker. I'm gonna fucking try it." Um, but I'm also because of my position and where I work, I get like free gratis and stuff like that from companies and things like that. I'm also currently using Pattern.
Okay.
Is it good? That's what's
Tracy
her name?
Ellis Ross.
Ellis
Yeah.
Ross. Yeah.
So yes, actually, because
Is it expensive?
No,
Oh.
and you don't need much.
Okay.
But she has different conditioners for different hair types.
Got you.
So me, I have 4C hair, so I have to use I use a mix between the intensive conditioner and the heavy conditioner, just because I need moisture, but I also have 4C hair, so I need the potency that comes with the intenseness.
Right.
Um,
I'm about this close to putting a relax. I'm about this close.
Girl.
It's either cut it or relax it. Like
relax it. Relax it. Relax it. Yeah, just relax it.
Because I already cut it. I cut some more off today while I was washing it and stuff. So I was like, I'm almost there.
I'm almost
there. That's hilarious.
Because it's so many different brands, but like you said, you have to find like what works for your hair. And like you said, Pattern has different like things you can use for different types of hair. A lot of the brands that I have used don't have that. So when I first started my natural journey, which was probably like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
I started off maybe 10 years ago. It was Cantu when it first came out.
Yep.
Beautiful for my hair. Something changed in the product where they started making more products and it stopped working for my hair. Went from
So usually that means that this color people took over.
Yep.
And it's not being made by the people who it was originally being made by.
Exactly. It was starting to dry out my hair. Really bad, to the point where I was having bad dandruff, which I already have dandruff because I'm natural. So it's gonna build up, you know what I'm saying? Because we gotta constantly keep our hair moisturized, which that's another thing. The moisturizers cost so much damn money. You know what I'm saying? And when you have natural hair, you gotta use a lot of that. You gotta use a lot of product.
Like you have a lot. What? Hold on. Wait. I go to the Dollar Tree and I get the little shea butter or the tea tree oil things. Yeah. And they are $1.25. Go get that.
No, I'm saying like shampoo and conditioner and stuff. Like I can't buy like a little thing because I have a lot of hair. Yeah. So it's like earlier you should have seen me pump this mad because now I'm using Carol's Daughter. I don't know if y'all heard that's an old brand.
Yeah. I can't use that. I can't, as much as I love Taraji, I can't use her brand. Her brand.
Yeah, her brand. I can't use that.
Hair. I can't use Shea Moisture. Everything has for some odd reason, everything has a scent to it. And because I have eczema in my hair too, I have to be super careful.
Yeah. But Carol's Daughter is good. I went to Target and got that. I was thinking about switching to it's 3 Black businesses, hair brands that I've been looking at and getting into. Canvas Beauty by what's her name? She's from Huntsville. Love Marriage. Stormy, there we go. The other one is, what is her name? Kaleidoscope. The brat and her wife.
Judy.
Judy, yeah.
I use her gel. I use her twist gel for when I do my 2-strand twist. I love that.
Yeah, I like her miracle drops. They do work for real. But I'm thinking about switching over to one of those two brands. And then I was looking into Tracy's today because I seen like a TikTok about it, and I was like, So I started doing some research. So I'm glad you actually using that, because then that gives me something to really like look into. But all three of those brands you can get at Target. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't carry them, like they carry them in a hair store, but they don't have the whole line to where I could look and see what I need for my hair. That's crazy, because Target is for, you know what I'm saying? And I be in there buying my hair stuff. Like, it's like,
well, there's one brand I want to try, and she's not out yet. So
Rihanna.
I don't know. So we gonna be nice because we trying to get PR packages, Brokey.
I hate
Rihanna, you could send them, but I just like your clothes and your makeup is hidden. Okay, send me some makeup.
It don't work for me. It's
well, I be in here thinking I am the shit. Yeah, you couldn't tell me I ain't Rihanna. Okay,
I hate you. Yeah. So the one product that I just started using that I really like is Mazani hair milk as a detangler. First, I know it's scented, but it smells phenomenal, and it works really, really good on like. So I use it on my hair, obviously, before I relaxed it. I use it on Ryan's hair, and like if you saturate the hair, because we have the same hair, we're like a 3B or 4B 4C.
That's where I'm at right there, and it's like you gotta
like the root, it's thick, but like we have cute little curls on top of that. But if you get in there, like Ryan's hair be on some freeform dreads is what his shit be doing after a while, and I'm like, okay,
yeah,
and detangle you because he hates it, and it's like. I'm just not the mom that's popping you in the back of the head with the brush.
You should have seen Brittany.
Like, okay, don't know.
Exactly.
If you've ever seen Brittany try to detangle, if you've ever seen Brittany try to detangle Ryan's hair, he'd be like, "Can you not? Don't touch it."
And I'm like, I literally just started. Like, I haven't even done anything. Like,
I think I cannot wash my hair and condition it without any detangler. That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah,
I tried that one time, and baby, let me tell you, I was walking through Target with my hair wet as hell. I said, I just slinging water everywhere.
I just bought the what is it, Paul Mitchell for colored hair, not colored people hair.
Got you.
So wait, look, when I first put the relaxer in, I immediately regretted it because the ends of my hair were fried. And I was like, oh my fucking God, my shit's gonna fall out. Like I'm freaking out. But I didn't want to add any more heat to it. Like I didn't want to flat iron it breaking. And I didn't at the moment have the funds to go buy all the shit I would need.
Right.
So when I did, I went up there and I got the shampoo and conditioner from Paul Mitchell. And the moment that shampoo hit my hair, like it gave it life. And I was like, I fucking appreciate this because I really was about to like cry.
Yeah.
Just like Tristan. Pacifier didn't work. We're gonna try.
He don't want us to be great. Any show we do.
No, he doesn't.
I'm telling you, it's just us because I don't be seeing him on the other shows.
And then now I mean, heat protecting products for now, and like I'm only putting in the one relaxer. Like once this wears off, I'll do what I need to do to get my curl pattern back together, you know, whatever. But like I just could not take it, and like it's bad enough I have to do that little nigga's hair, and the fact that I have the same hair on my head, I don't want to do it twice.
Cause girl,
on the energy,
I don't know what my ex had hair in a lot of it, and so it would take us all day because I would do my hair and his, and oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah, that's why I like my husband's bald.
when my son was like, I want to grow my hair, I looked at him like, I don't like shit my hair products, bro. They expensive.
I will say though, for Ryan, there is a Young King hair care line that works really well. I mean, I use some of it on my hair too, but like I had bought that for him, and that works really well for like that for.
Well, he's dreaded up now, so they kind of long. So I'm okay with that. Just
And then,
shampoo, conditioner is all he got to use.
I don't know how to braid, so I'm not even the mom that can throw cornrows in your head. We just out
Really? He don't
now.
like me doing his hair though. He said I'm too rough for him. I said that's fine.
We
I understand because I'm used to doing my own hair.
yeah.
So I can comb my shit and detangle it and all that, and my head be sore and I'll be just fine. But like, he's like, nah, because when he goes for his retwist, he's always like, my hair's so sore, I can't sleep. Girl, I was upstairs looking for one of my black bonnets, with the bow on it. Guess where it's at?
In his
I
room.
called him. It's on his head.
Exactly.
He
With
said,
the
"You
black-
told me not to take the purple one."
Did you tell him not to take the purple?
I did, but I was like, "It's
You should
two
have.
black ones, and don't take my purple one, and I got a white one in there,
You should have
or
been more
whatever color
specific.
this is." And he took my favorite. I'm like, I need the one with the bow on it because it goes over my braids. And he was like, "Well, I got dreads. It works for me."
That's hilarious.
Okay, son. All right.
That's
What
hilarious.
happened to the ones I bought you? He was like, "But I like yours better." It's the same ones. What do you just because it's mine, you want it. Like, it's just like,
Yeah, and then my other like issue with being natural, or like where I was at my mental state 2 weeks ago, um there's not enough versatility. I can't think of things to do with my hair, and it
another
won't
thing.
I wanted to do, and I'm frustrated. So I said, fuck it. Like I have worn a relaxer most of my life. I went natural 8 years.
Really?
So it felt very natural to just throw this $7 creamy cracker.
Very natural.
Like
I
it
don't
for
know.
about
I used
7
to,
wash that shit out.
as a kid, my mom would go between relaxers and the pressing comb.
Mm.
I got tired of that. So she was just like, she burned me really bad on the back of my neck one day. And I was just like, I don't ever want to do this again because, like, I'm not understanding why you put a relaxer and then you press my hair. I just want to be left alone. Just pull it back in a ponytail. So she started braiding our hair up after we get in the relaxer, which is now we know you're not supposed to do that. But my hair was super long and just thick and pretty when I was young. And a lot of times I'd be thinking like I need to go back to the basics.
Right.
That shit really had my hair beautiful. I ain't gonna lie. And as an adult, like once I got out of her house, I didn't wear braids anymore. I hated them. When I got in high school, all I wanted was my hair to be in a ponytail. I did not want to wear braids, and I didn't because we wore braids while we were kids for so long. I hated braids. But now, fast forward, I'm older. I'm like, shit, I need some braids because this is just convenient. I ain't got to mess on my hair.
Yeah.
But I hated braids. I wore sew-ins in my real hair for like 10 years, and I would only put a relaxer on once a year or twice a year, depending on how I was feeling. So because it was manageable, I would do it like every 6 to 7 months, and it was manageable like that. But then once I completely stopped doing relaxers, girl, it is not for the weak. Let me tell you. Like,
The only time that I can remember doing a relaxer was my mom and stepdad's wedding, and like way back when Jesus was alive.
stop it.
No, it was
That
had to be
shit burns, like,
it had to be like two. It had to be because what 8, 7, 6. It had to be like 05, 06, 06, something like that. Because my brother
I
was
hate
still.
you, bitch. I graduated from high school talking about back when Jesus was alive.
like she said, 06, bitch. I graduated in 07. Like, what you was talking about?
That's what I'm saying. I graduated in 07. Over here, like back when
What
Jesus
the fuck?
was.
Like,
No, but I didn't know how to take care of my hair at the time because again,
I
my mom. She didn't show me the
I
way.
don't know how to take care of it. It's just when you first learn how to take care of your natural hair, it's a job. Period. I ain't even gonna lie. I be dreading it. Y'all should have seen me taking my braids down Saturday. I was like, I came back from working out. I was like, man.
Yeah.
But they were so raggedy. They were getting raggedy. And like I had this much new growth in there. I was like, okay, now they just hanging. I gotta take them down. Like, it's just like, yeah.
But my hair started falling out. And mom was like, oh, you're gonna have to cut it. Yeah, no fucking shit, I'm gonna have to cut it. At that point, I'm not gonna have any hair.
Yeah. Nah, I feel
I'm not gonna have any hair. It's coming out in clumps at this point because you didn't teach me how to take care of my hair.
She probably didn't know. She didn't know the old school way of taking care.
My mom has been natural her entire boring fucking life, except for when she gets braids. She rarely gets. She wears wigs now, and she don't do sew-ins. So
that's what I'm about to do for BlurCon, a sew-in. Now that I can do myself. I don't pay nobody to do. I braid my own hair down and get to sewing. And a lot of times people don't even know I have a sew-in. They be like, "Your hair is so pretty. Thank you."
Thank you.
I'm not.
It is your hair. You pay for it.
But
right.
Favorite protective style? If you have
a favorite protective style?
No, I got friends for that.
You said what?
I try to find friends who can do hair because I refuse to.
The only thing I'm not gonna pay for is a sew-in because I know how to do them so well. Like I'm not doing that. I could braid my own hair,
so
but I choose not to.
What day you coming to BlurCon? I just need to.
Look, she's like, girl. Now look, if I ain't got no nails on, your hair gonna be sore. I'm telling you that right now. It ain't gonna be sore.
I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that. I got the hair, and I'll bring everything else you need.
She's like, I got this.
I got this.
I'm thinking about doing it now. I don't know what I want to do, but I know I got to do something to my hair because, baby, I had a fro going on today, and it was all it was like curled up, and I was like, if my boo come over here right now, he gonna be like, what the hell going on with your hair, my man? Let me stop calling him my boo. I said yes to having a man. Anyways, because yesterday I just had my hair tied up, and he was just like, "Oh, you took your braids out for real?" I'm like, "Yeah, I did." And I'm about to cut the shit. I'm about to cut the shit off.
My main issue with protective styles is that I don't have the patience for hair. Really, I should really just be bald, but
I'm starting not to. That's the problem.
I'm trying not to, but like so. When my hair is natural, I'm very much so a wash and go, a rinse. You know, like if I'm getting ready in the morning, I will stick my head under the shower, wet it, and fluff it out, put leave-in conditioner in or some curl activator, and walk out the door.
That's how I've been doing for the last couple days.
That's been my life for the last few years, right? And then like when it comes to protective styles, first of all, I don't like sitting for X amount of hours to get my fucking shit. That's and then once I start seeing any type of new growth, once my shit gets a little, I mean, because I'm natural. So the moment the braid moves a little bit, it's curly. I don't like that. I don't like it. Oh, braids don't last.
Being my shit, I was like, I cannot believe I've been walking around like this.
Exactly. I'm not the person who will leave it in for months. It'll be 2 weeks, and I'm ready to take that shit out.
Girl, my shit was bad.
It got 2 weeks to get this shit done.
I was doing a fucking TikTok video and I turned around and I was watching the whole video because I was editing it and I said, oh, hell no. Ain't nobody told me how these braids look. Man, that shit look bad. I said, man, it looked so bad. Like I clipped that whole scene out. I was like, hell no. Like you could just see it. It was like my braids were literally hanging on my hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can see all the waves and the curls, and I said, "Man, come on now."
The braids over here, like help,
right? I was like, I wonder why they feel so heavy because I started wearing them just up. because they felt so heavy because they had grew out or whatever.
Boy.
And then I text old girl like, "Hey, I need to make a hair appointment. Can I get my hair done the first week of July because I'm going out of town the following week?" She was like, "I'm gonna have my baby that week." I said, "Oh shit! Now I gotta really figure out what to do with my hair." Like, I said, "Man, I forgot you was having a baby." Like,
oh, that's.
I was like, I gotta send her some diapers or something because shit. Like,
nah, I get that. Whew. But yeah,
I hate going through a hair depression because sometimes I love my natural hair. I do.
I miss it already.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Y'all should have saw me at work. Okay, so it took a lot to get these. It took a lot to get these. Okay, when I tell you I was at work and I just felt like my hair didn't look like appropriate for work.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you, I took the tester bottle of Pattern off the tower and I tested out a brush for myself from Pattern. I drenched my hair in water and hydrating mist and just sectioned that bitch off like it is now and just one by one. My coworkers were looking at me, they're like, and she's like, "Azah, what the and I said, something's gotta give. And if it's the sound and the tenderness of my head afterwards, I'm gonna take it."
Dog, that should be like brushing carpet.
You can hear it's like an apple. Yeah, it's like
I don't use a small brush. I use one of those big wide brushes to get. You can't use a small comb or brush on your hair when it's natural like that. You break it.
I have to use a shower brush, even when my hair. That unbrushed bullshit don't work on me.
It don't work with me either. I mean, it works now that I have a fucking relaxer.
No, I got an actual like one of those big brushes that you're supposed to use when you like blow drying your hair. That
a wig brush.
I was like, yeah, because that unbrush or no brush ain't shit.
That ain't no brush. That shit ain't shit. I was like, oh, some white people. I was like, some YT people made this because ain't no fucking.
And my black ass ran out and got it.
And then all these black people out here buying, and they're like, it's going through there. It's going through my daughter's hair, and I'm like, bitch, your hair.
How much conditioner did you have to put on it and detangler for it to slide through there like that?
Her hair was completely dry, baby girl. You ran a blow dryer and a diffuser through your hair before you unbrushed that video.
Okay.
So, how much money do you guys think you have spent through the years
natural
that have not worked?
Oh no!
If they don't work on me, Mikey uses them.
True.
Oh no, I'm still using them motherfuckers till they gone because they're too expensive.
Exactly. I definitely use them. It's just
I would say in the couple of years, I probably spent a good $500 in the first couple of years because I just didn't know.
I spent a lot. I've been natural since I was like 13.
Yeah.
Because right now it takes $70-something for conditioner, detangler, shampoo, and the regular conditioner where you got to rinse it out. So because you with natural hair, you got to wash your hair 2 or 3 times before you can even put the conditioner.
So my entire hair day routine, and I use Pattern as my entire hair day routine. I use the mask, I use the oils, I use the hydrating mist, the brush, everything.
All that.
That bitch is expensive. I spend like good but it lasts me a long time. Mm-hmm. Like I don't have to. Once that's gone, it takes me maybe a good 6 or 7 months to go through it all.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to say about 7 months it'll take me to go through all of that. But then you got to add the oils on there, and then like you said, the mist. Just with the shampoo, the conditioner, and the detangler is $78.
You gotta make sure you got the right towel and everything too.
Girl, okay. Then you gotta add the other stuff into it. So you got 2-3 more products you gotta add to that. So we already about $120 in just right there. Like it don't make no sense.
And don't.
It's like, why you gonna be so expensive? And when you could just go get some Dove. Oh, you know what do work though for natural hair? Dove. The original Dove shampoo and conditioner. That shit works so good when I
Not on
don't
this,
have like
not on this black lady here. This black lady here. This black lady here. Absolutely not.
Black lady here.
baby.
When I tell you, my hair will start itching immediately. Even when I'm in the shower, I've tried it because I've heard the same thing.
And
Is
that
it
Aussie, is it
yeah,
Aussie? Yeah,
yeah.
that works too.
I've used that too. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, I feel like for me, like I also, like Asia said, hate being hair depressed. There's just certain things that's like, especially when you're natural, like it's a part of your aesthetic. Like it's not just, it doesn't change for real unless you really go in and get a whole style done. So it's like the moment I'm like unhappy with the way my fro is throwing, like I don't want to go anywhere. Like at this
Exactly. It changed your whole mood, don't
like
it?
want to do it. And like, and I also like, okay, I hate flat ironing my hair because of how long it takes and how much you have to like go through
Girl.
sections. It is bad being natural because I have to spray it with the spray bottle. Like if I'm trying to get a defined curl, spray it with the spray bottle, take the same little section I would use, except now I'm using a comb and some like curl activator or a gel and
Brush
going
and brush and brush.
fucking do this. Like I just don't want hair. I just don't want hair, but I don't think I'd look good
I'm
bald.
starting to lose my patience with it. And I think that's what it is. Like I'm
Very much so lose my patience. Like
I just kind of give up. I got I got a knockoff Dyson.
you know what I do use though on my hair and my flat iron it stays for at least a week and a half. A steam flat iron.
mm,
If you go on
Y'all,
Groupon and look it up, you can get it for cheap because they're $300. But
sit
I
on
got it
group.
$30 on Groupon,
I will
and I
definitely
had it
let me go
for.
ahead and tell you that I am terrified to put so much heat to my hair. Like when I tell you, I was like, I really want to see what my hair looks like just straight. Like even if it's just for
Steam
a
flat
day.
iron they're not. It's not. You're not using heat. You're literally using the steam. So it's like a cartridge where you put water and you attach it to the flat iron, and that's what's straightening your hair. It's
oh,
not heat. So because I didn't want to put a flat iron on top of me blow drying my hair.
right.
Because you know what I'm saying? So and then so you don't have to spray like the heat protectant. You can and it'll last even longer. But that steam flat iron, but that motherfucker get hot. It go up to 450.
Yeah,
That's
whoa.
how I burned my hand the other day.
I
I got a
believe
blister,
it.
yeah. But
Can
it
y'all not?
worked. It's so good.
Can you not? Please.
That's so good.
Girl, I was like, dang, you know how you just be doing stuff and like I accidentally like knocked it over and I touched the plate and I was like, oh.
Uh, I had Ryan run over and step on my flat iron once because I had it cooling. It was next to me, sitting on the ground. It was cooling, and he ran over. He was like 2, and
Ah,
stepped. I was like, oh my poor baby. He's bottom.
yeah.
He was a thug about it though. He didn't even cry. Like he just ran back off, and I'm like, a couple days later, I looked at his foot, and I was like, oh shit. Or like the next day, and I was like, oh my god, like.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah. And then I hate having to do that too. Like I just hate the whole process. The process is so long. That's why I can't wait to like really start making like big money. Cause baby, who finna do my somebody, you
Yeah,
girl, you
I
better
have
get over here. I'll lay down and you do it.
on payroll. Like,
Okay. So I already got a bartender, even well, for my guests, because I don't drink like that no more. Um, I got a bartender, I got a stylist already, I got security. I need a hairstylist, and I can do my own makeup.
a
So,
masseuse. I
hmm,
said a masseuse would be nice on payroll as well.
true.
Yep.
I never had a professional massage because I've always felt uncomfortable with like a stranger touching on my body. So, like, I don't. I should experience it, but I'll just feel like I'm gonna have a whole panic attack.
Should go with your man. You guys should do a couples massage.
Yeah, I'll definitely sit there and watch.
I definitely would sit there and watch voyeurism and massage porn.
I will definitely sit there and watch. Be like, did you enjoy that, boo? Mm-mm.
Not the spicy. Mm. Oh my.
For real.
Well, did you like?
One day I'm gonna just have to like breathe through that. I'm gonna have to breathe through that for 5 minutes. First 5 minutes, I'm gonna be like, all right, back up.
I'm dead. Did you guys have anything else that you wanted to ask or mention about?
Oh, just a raffle. Y'all
Oh,
don't forget to buy y'all's raffle
well,
ticket.
sure. I meant about hair depression, but I got you.
Oh,
Hold
my bad.
on. No, fine. Let me make sure I have the right. Boom. Go ahead, Sonora. Plug yourself, girl.
Y'all don't forget to get y'all raffle tickets. $10. All the information you need is on the flyer. And it should be a winner. Not should be, but it is going to be a winner every Friday. This Friday, we're not announcing. Well, I'm going to announce the winner on social media. But by the time y'all see this, I will be announced the winner. So, text the phone number that's on the flyer. Send your money to the Cash App that's on the flyer. This will be going on until July the 5th because that is the week before BlurredCon. That is our last week doing the raffle.
Yeah. Awesome. And Asia, speaking of BlurredCon.
Speaking of BlurredCon, please, we are coming up on the final days to get your Kirkishi shirts. The sales end at the end of the month. Please help your girl on her quest to destroy Curtis at this HNIC panel. Because we will all be wearing them.
Period. And speaking of BlurredCon, I was informed that this date is wrong, which it is. I do need to fix that. However, Saturday, the 13th, at 10 we'll be doing Black Jeopardy. The three of us will be doing our Black Jeopardy. So it's trivia, but on a bigger scale. And then later in that afternoon, the
Asia and the Guides of Trap House and Anime Court.
T will be there.
Oh, Asia and the crew from Anime Court and Trap House.
The crew. That's very gender neutral. I'm gonna go with that from now on because I'd be struggling. Anyways, they'll be putting Batman on trial at 1 p.m. for Anime Court. Is Batman a criminal? So make sure you check us out there. And in an attempt to extract even more money from you, make sure you get your Ding-a-ling-a-ling shirts on Fridays, so you can pull up and be fashionable. Even if you only wear it to BlurredCon, we'd appreciate you coming in and showing us some love. But as per usual, make sure you guys check us out all weekend long right here on HNIC. Friday nights at 9 p.m. We kick shit off with trivia. Saturdays at 7. You can catch the crew, the Trap House crew, at 7 p.m. You can find our beautiful faces here at 9 p.m. on Black Girl Confidential. And on Sundays at 7, the crew from Trap House will be in the courtroom, take whatever they debated about in the Trap House to the courtroom, putting them on trial for Anime Court at 7 p.m. And coming soon, our flagship show For the Culture will be making its resurgence onto your airways. So make sure you guys check that out. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms at UNAB Network. Sonora, let them know where they can find you at.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat as Sonora Harris.
And Asia, where can they find you?
You can see it. That Black Girl 28.
Like, what if they're just listening?
Oh, you can follow me on Instagram at that Black Girl 28, or you can message me first. But like Facebook, Asia Morton. If you, yeah.
Hey.
I'm not that friendly. So
he said, yeah.
I'm only friendly on social media, guys. Okay.
I'm not really that either.
No, and please don't approach me if you're white.
No. Yeah, don't do that.
Why she gets her face got so? She said, and no.
No, stop.
Like, ooh, don't do that. Like, because I'm gonna be like,
why are you talking to me?
can I help you?
I saw you on HNIC.
I'm sure you did, but you go. Yeah, thanks for watching.
Wait. I will say there's one white person you have to give a pass to, and it is Cam.
Because he's
I don't know.
He's in the chat, but he's in the chat too.
He's the diversity of HNIC.
He's the diversified white. Yeah, he's the only white person we gonna let pass.
I don't know.
Nora, thank you for the views. Thank you guys for watching. And until next time, we out. Mwah.
Bye.